Let's start on a high note, celebrating the birth of some remarkable legends who changed the world forever. On this day, in 1800, Millard Fillmore, the 13th President of the United States, was born. Though his presidency may not always make the headlines, his work in opening the door for the California Gold Rush and helping to form the foundation of the modern American West remains essential. Lauren Cohan, a British-American actress and model who played Maggie Greene on The Walking Dead. She also appeared in The Vampire Diaries, Supernatural, Chuck Van Wilder, The Rise of Taj Float, Death Race 2, and The Boy. Irfan Khan, a beloved Indian comic actor, and a real hero. He's no more with us, but his love with acting is still charmed for millions of years. Speaking of which, what's your favorite Lauren Cohan movie? Let me know in the comments. Maybe we share a favorite. But January 7th also reminds us of the darker chapters of history, those that shake us to our core. On this day in 2009, the world watched in horror as a terrorist attack took place at the Indus Hotel in Lahore, Pakistan. The attack took the lives of several innocent civilians and was a stark reminder of the ongoing fight against extremism across the globe. Though the attackers were quickly neutralized, the trauma of that day still lingers in the minds of many. These events prompt us to reflect on the fragility of peace and how important it is to foster understanding and compassion across cultures. In these dark moments, we also see the light of resilience as communities rise above the ashes of devastation. On January 7, 1993, San Salvador, El Salvador, was struck by a devastating earthquake. With a magnitude of 7.6, the quake caused massive destruction, particularly in the capital city, leaving thousands of lives altered forever. It was a day that reshaped the city, and the struggle to rebuild was immense. 2012. In the Syrian civil war, Colonel Afif Mahmoud Suleima of the Syrian Army's Aviation Logistics Division defects along with at least 50 of his men, ordering his men to protect protesters in the Syrian city of Hama from government forces. 2009. A French Army Eurocopter. As 532 Cougar helicopter crashes into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Gabon. The helicopter, on a routine exercise, was flying from the amphibious assault ship the FS Foudre, and the accident occurred shortly after takeoff, resulting in 2 injured and 8 fatalities from the 13th Regiment de Dragons Parachutistes and the Aviation Légère de l'Armée de Terre. But January 7th isn't just about remembering the past, it's about celebrating how far we've come. Let's talk about discoveries and inventions that have shaped the world we live in. On this very day, in 1927, the first transatlantic telephone call was made from New York to London. Can you imagine what the world would be like without instant global communication? This single phone call laid the foundation for the interconnected world we now take for granted. And did you know that January 7, 2007 also marked the release of the first iPhone? Yes, that's right. The device that completely transformed the way we interact with technology. It revolutionized the world of communication, entertainment, and even business. From the first swipe to the current generation of devices, it's incredible how this small, sleek phone changed everything. Speaking of game changers, let's head into the world of science and technology. On January 7, 2019, researchers made headlines with the discovery of a new dinosaur species in Argentina. The creature, a massive predator named Gualicho-Shinyai, was from the Cretaceous period and added a new chapter to our understanding of prehistoric life. Just think about that. A creature that walked the earth millions of years ago, now known to us. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into January 7th, be sure to check out my previous video from January 6th, where we uncovered more captivating events from history. You can find it right here, just click on the screen. And if you're not already subscribed, now's the perfect time to hit that button and join me on this journey of discovery. January 7th in Japan is important for 2 reasons. Nanakusa no Seku, also known as the Festival of Seven Herbs, this is a long-standing Japanese tradition of eating 7-herb rice porridge or Nanakusa Gayu on January 7th. National Tempura Day, this day is dedicated to celebrating tempura, a Japanese dish of seafood or vegetables that are dipped in batter and deep-fried. January 7th is important in Russia because it is the day that the Russian Orthodox Church celebrates Christmas. January 7th is an important day in Romania because it is the celebration of St. John the Baptist, the patron saint of infants. On January 7, 1986, President Reagan declared a national emergency due to the actions of the Libyan government. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, history is full of mysteries waiting for you to uncover them. See you in the next adventure. And if you know any information about any date, please comment. We will add it in our videos.